Hope everyone is good on this fine Monday.
Happy freaking Monday. Welcome. How's everybody doing? I'm glad that you're here. And I'm also glad that you're here. Freaking welcome. Who do we got? Jason. Oh, starting off with so much hype. Holy moly. Jason here. Hecka early. What's up, man? How you doing? Dark Fiber AK. Mark, how you doing? Jason, welcome. Jason in the building. Nitchford third. Jason doesn't count because he basically lives here. It's true. Jason here is hella early. Hi, Duma. Duma making Mondays great again. Hey, I like to hear that, man. I like to hear that. Okay. Sin City Ron, what's up? I don't know if you saw, but 4v4s on the PTS. Dude, let's freaking go. I'm excited. I'm excited about that one. I'm excited about that one. Let's go, dude. 4v4s, woo, make PGs great again. 8v8s, like, it gets old sometimes. Redbird, oh, you sly dog. What's up, dude? 16 months. Okay, throw your snowballs. 16 months is a million months. 16 months is like 20 months, dude. Thank you. Nana on YouTube. What's up, lady? Welcome. How you doing? What's up? Nana Banana. Hey, trying to theorycraft a bard build, thinking Bosmer Warden stamina support bow is a starting point. That's exact, dude. Oh, you sneaky lady. That's exactly what I said on stream. It would be a bow wielding warden as a base. As a base, a bow wielding warden. Like that. That's as far as I got. A bow wielding warden. Morphle, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Dude, Jason, salty. Salty with the starting soon clip. Dang, dude. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. Papa Cannoli, what's up, man? How are you doing? Nana also on Twitch. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Dude, I can't get a word edgewise no stream. I can't, dude. I get no respect around here. I get no respect around here. New month, does that mean refresh of giveaways of a console? Duba, it's quarterly. I do have them, man. Uh-oh. Hold on. I have a thing. Hold on. Damn it. I have a thing. Hold on. All right. Crisis averted. What do we level up? New month, does that mean refreshed? I have codes, man. This is what happens. I think you can loosely infer the general population status by the amount of codes that we get. We get a ton of codes on PC and we get very, very little on console. I'm going to be on the front page of Twitch next Tuesday. So next Tuesday is supposed to be like a big hype stream. We'll do a bunch of giveaways. I'm going to do some challenges. Hippity hop hooray. So I'm kind of saving the... I'm kind of saving those for Tuesday. Like, at least the bulk of them. Because I don't have many. I don't have very many, honestly. 8v8 would be fine with people closer to skill level. Man, it's a tough situation because man, I don't know. I got one foot on both sides of things. Ozzy, what's up, dude? What's up, man? SBM, like that has its own issue. I don't know. Who knows? Who freaking knows, dude? Who knows? I think it'd be better just regardless with the higher volume of people. Equally sweaty games, higher volume of people. There's a lot of variables in there, but definitely a little bit less variance, but not like a complete absence of variance. That'd be like Call of Duty SBMM, like sweating all the time, like yuck. I don't know. It's tough. I see both sides. I think there's a sea of casual folks who might agree with you there. I don't know. It's a messy subject. I thought I had like a really strong opinion about SBMM when I was playing Call of Duty some years ago on stream, and then I started watching some videos of other people, like just getting other perspectives outside my little bubble, and I don't know. I think I see both sides now. I think I see more about it than I did before when I was talking about it on stream a long time ago. Like, I don't know. I know, it's weird. It's a messy subject. Either way, like, we'll benefit greatly from just more people playing. More people playing and a general, definitely moving in the direction of more balanced games. For sure, for sure. How far? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Hey, what happened? What did we get? Wait. I missed. Did somebody follow? What happened? Thank you for whatever. I did. I totally missed it. I'm sorry. Thank you. My whole feed and alerts is gone. I don't even know what the heck happened, but thank you. Your new Warblade, will it work on an Imperial? It will, but you'll have less damage. It won't break it at all, for sure. Like, not even a little bit, but you'll be over sustaining and a little less damage, and without, like, without a real way of making up that damage outside of spam, I think. Oh, no, just kidding. Just kidding. You can run Sugar Skulls instead of Bear Haunch, for sure. So I was running around in Overworld at stage 4 Vampire, no problem. So you'll be over-sustaining, but I was also using Bear Haunch. So you could lose Bear Haunch, bring in Sugar Skulls, have more damage, less sustain. It's probably not going to be a wash, but like it'll be in the same conversation, for sure. For sure. Faux show. Oh, I feel you on the race change, man. I feel you. I feel you. Dude, Doom and Wifey? Hold on. Let me see something. Oh, boy. What is that? We're gonna... I don't understand the Discord sounds anymore. Like, I had complete silence, and now I get random pings. I don't know what's going on. New build, yeah. So I took the build from last stream, and I spent some time on it this weekend, and I raised the bar considerably. Like, it's better in like every like measurable way, like every way. I enjoy it quite a lot. I haven't got to do like a ton of like playtesting, but just like stats and sustain and damage output's pretty great. Veronica with the lurk, I appreciate you, lady. Thank you. Oh, Doom and Wifey, that's what we're talking about. Doom and Wifey had like a stroke of genius. So this guy. So I had this. I typically in the past have like zhuzhed up my stream for holidays, like especially Christmas and like New Year, stuff like that. And I was talking to her about it. I was like, man, I had that tavern scene and it looked amazing. This scene right here, it looked amazing with all the Christmas stuff. And then I stripped it like dry of Christmas, and like, I don't know, I'm just kind of in a weird place with it. Like, I don't know what to do with it. She's like, you always complain about how long it takes to overhaul the entire stream for the holidays just to like remove it within like a couple of weeks or something. She's like, why don't you make this scene the holiday scene? So the rest of your scenes like wouldn't get touched, but whatever holiday was coming up, the tavern scene would be like dressed up for the holiday. So you only have one thing to worry about. I was like, oh, I love it. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. So I think this is going to be the holiday scene. So we're probably going to give this a Valentine's-ish makeover this weekend, especially in preparation for like front page or whatever. But it looks so plain. It looks so plain. There's nothing in here. It's all blank. Wives know best, dude. I got her good, dude. I got her good. I was like, I knew I kept you around for a reason. I knew that there's a reason I kept you around. She's like, psh, dude, you wouldn't make it 2 to 3 days. No, wait, no. It's backwards. Oh, yeah. I told it wrong. I was like, I knew there was a reason that I kept you around. And she gave me like one of these looks like you're the worst. And I was like, lady, I would make it easily 2 3 days without you. And we turned it around. I recovered well. I think I recovered well. At least, like, I could easily make, we could coast 3 days without her. We'd make it a 3rd day. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Boognish, what's up, man? Krypton, what's up, roomies? How you doing? ESO player, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. ESO player in the building. Hold on, we gotta turn the sound up. Sound, audio. Bing, boom, 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 boom. Nice. Oh, turn that off. How you doing, man? Welcome. Let's see. Let's bring this. Try to minimize like the loss of like seeing DMs or whatever, but also not like take up the whole thing. There we go. Perfect. Prefect. I watched a bit of the VOD. Video King, what's up, man? Hold on. I gotta move this chat. I can't hardly see you guys over here. Update with more builds. This is where I'm at with builds. I'll tell you where I'm at with builds. I'm in a very like currently comfortable lane with builds. When it comes to builds, this is what I'm gonna do. For quite a while, I'm not going to be like chasing the dragon of builds. Like I started this whole, I'll give it like, I know I said this like a dozen times. I'll give it the super short version. I started this whole journey off like mainly streaming. I had like, I would used to make fun scenes like this, and it was like a big part of like the passion, this whole thing where I like thrived the most, I felt. Along the way, middle, all that got flipped on its head, and it turned into the whole model was chasing the dragon of builds. It was just builds. That's all I was doing. And streaming started being like a lot less like entertaining and fun, and it was literally just playtesting builds. And so I was just stuck in the cave chasing the dragon endlessly for builds. Like it was fun for a while, but then it just got really lonely, and yuck, I hated it. So I'm kind of going back to like the original version of things, where I'm going to be focusing mainly on streams. And if we fall into builds in the process, like the one I'm playing right now, then we'll post those. But I'm not going to be like aggressively like weekly chasing like a new build, at least for a good while. I'm probably going to have like another major surgery on my hand. I got an appointment this Friday about it. And that may change that for a good while, because I'm supposed to be like in a cast with like screws and pins in my wrist for a little bit. So we'll see. You know, we may pivot temporarily. I don't know. But right now I'm just kind of focused on like mainly streaming. But I'm not going to be like not touching builds at all. I mean, I think like builds is like the centerpiece of the game, you know? Like it's literally in the center. Like what do the buttons that you press do? You know what I mean? So we'll be messing with builds, just not thirsting after it like before. Not thirsting after it like before. Also, go Santa. Go Santa. Also, immediately forgot what I was going to say. Disregard. Disregard. Oh, the music. I touched the music up. I bumped it up like a touch, like 5%. Is it still like mostly in the background between my voice and the game sounds, or is it like a little too loud? I want you guys to barely hear the music. It'll also give me like some freedom. It'll give me freedom to like just not play lame stuff all the time. Speaking of thirst, sup Santa? Sup Santa? Old bad Santa in the building doing bad Santa things. All right, so coming off of, hey, Mark, let's go, dude. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Goodness gracious. Freaking legend, dude. Thank you, dude. I can't see shit over here on the YouTube side of things. Hold on. There we go. I'll keep watch. I use about 4 of the builds that you post. Hey, nice, man. I appreciate that. Dude, Mark, thank you, man. Dude, Hype Train. We got to get Hype Train elements up here. You guys have been pushing Hype Train like damn near every stream, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Holy shit, thank you. We gotta do.
So much hype for a Monday.
I have nothing for like hype on stream, and we got to get it. I have this though. I brought it back. I brought it back. You're welcome. No need to thank me. You're very welcome. Also this. Yeah, we got a little hype. We got a tiny bit of hype. We got a tiny bit of hype. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Give me the treasure trail. I mean the train. Hey. Okay, let's talk build really quickly. So I totally gutted last stream's build. Last stream's build, like, obviously works the same. It was just last stream. But I was like, we can do better. We can do better. So I kept throwing it against the wall and massaging it and throwing it against the wall and massaging it and throwing it against the wall and massaging it. Giggity. And we came up with like a way better version. Let me see if we get some crits. Let me show you some numbers here real quick. I posted it in Discord, but naturally whenever you show it off on stream, it doesn't like work as you did it, but we'll see. Got to get rid of the Monday blues. Oh man. Well, I'm very happy to give you guys a place to come to and have a good time, man. Either enjoy stream, laugh at me, laugh at the things I say, laugh at me, like whatever. Have fun, like whatever. That's what we're doing, man. That's the mission. That's the mission. We yearn for the stank. I gotta bring that back too. I gotta remake it, man. The old stank reward was like all the old stuff. I gotta totally remake that with all the new stuff. That sounds like a fun project, kind of. That sounds like a fun project, kind of. I do have like a handful of scene spinning I'm working on, but that I think we might circle back to that. Okay. Let me show you some numbers here. Let me show you some numbers. Some numbers. So it's not the same build. It's the same like idea, but it's very different. Very different as last stream. I posted this in Discord. Since I posted this, I did dial it back very slightly for the sake of a more balanced setup. But let me show you some highlight reel numbers real quick. Hey. Let me show you some highlight reel numbers real quick. So this is what's possible if you top shelf it, like with damage output. Where is it? Where is she? This one. So we got 62k.6 merciless resolves. We got 63k impales. 27.7k bird spammables and 31.5k overloads. Absolutely redonkulous numbers considering it's not like fully glass cannon anymore. Have you seen the Dragon Knight changes? What do you think? I like the changes so far. I dislike that they took away the eruption damage. So I did a whole stream about it. It's the VODs posted. I didn't get like I'll tell you. That's actually a great question, and not the first person to ask it. Let me explain that briefly. Very briefly. So, I was gone for a very long time due to like being surgery and recovery. It was like just shy of 3 months or something like that. 2-3 months. I forget now. When I got back, I had missed like an entire patch, a bunch of changes, new gear, all kinds of stuff. I was dabbling in like 2 other MMOs and Arc Raiders. Like I just straight up like I couldn't keep up. Dude. So when I decided to reinvest myself back into ESO fully, like no life ESO again after the live reveal, I realized like how behind I was with information. Like a lot of stuff changed, and then we have all this new stuff changing. So I hopped on the PTS the day the changes went live, and I did some like fun playtesting stuff. But what I decided was like I'm not in a place right now to be at the tip of the spear for like informational purposes. I'm very much so like on the player side of things. So I'm kind of taking it with a grain of salt. So I've spent more time like playing the game and getting back into the flow of things than like studying up on like what's coming and evaluating how it's going to be. I reached out to Zoss and I was like, look, dudes, like I'm not going to be like very efficient this cycle. Wait. Next cycle, I gotta be on board. This one right now, like, dude, I don't know what's going on. I literally don't know what's going on. Even last stream, I was seeing like damage sources. I was like, what is that? And like 3 streams ago, I was like, what is this mythic orb over my head. What's going on? So like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to like, I often have said in the past that one of the biggest detriments to polishing the game is the overwhelming amount of misinformed feedback. It's something like I personally deal with like daily at times. And I don't want to be the person that like I bitched about. So I feel like any sort of feedback that I give right now would be not fully informed. So I'm leaving it to those like more dial in and like following other people and like other fellow sweats who are a little bit more like up to date and whatnot. And then we'll catch up this patch, and then next patch we'll be back like hopefully like with the rest of them on the tip of the spear. But right now, like I'm very much so drinking from a fire hydrant. I'm very much so playing catch up. So it would be stupid to me to like post a video just for clicks and being like, let me read the news. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. DJ, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome. We got DJ in the dadgum building doing DJ things. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing freaking well. Choo-choo, stuck being the person we bitch about. Wait, what? Stuck being the person we bitch about? Not the person... Stuck to being... Did you mean stick as the first word? That's a massive meaning change for that season. Let's read it as let's read it with stick. Stick to being the person we bitch about, not the person you bitch about. Stick to being the person you bitch about, not the person you bitch about. Why not both? Why not both? Why not both, good sir? I would watch you read news. Well, I appreciate that, but that has been proven time and time again that, you know, there's a lane of content creator that like I'm closet jealous about. Like, it's the people who like read the news. I call it read the news, and I know that comes off being shitty, but I don't mean it as shitty. I just is an easy way to like summarize it. The people who like post like all the news and shit that's going on, like Artea, like she's fucking awesome at what she does. Like, I realize like A, I don't have like a passion to do that, and then B, like it's definitely like a soup with like multiple X factors of what makes your news reading like entertaining or like viable to watch. Like some people like have paid for their like size and bigger numbers equals quote unquote better creator. Other people like really leaned into like the video editing aspect. Other people like really lean into like actually being like very informed and like their editing's very simple. So different people have different like X factors of what makes their news reading like bubble up. For whatever the reason is, for whatever the X factor, whatever the soup, whatever the witch's brew stew that gets stirred of the X factors I have, nobody wants to hear it. No, nobody wants to hear it, dude. I remember many patches ago when I was putting out builds that were getting like, you know, like good builds, like, you know, 20, 30, 40,000 views. Like we were doing okay. And I posted like a news update, like a whatever, this is coming, patch notes, whatever bullshit. I had gotten 3-digit views, which I totally get for someone just starting. That's kind of a big deal. But comparing the time spent to just doing the other things I was doing, 3-digit views is insane when you can do something else and have, you know, 50 to 100 times the amount of views or more or whatever. So I don't know, for whatever way I package things, or like maybe I try to like zhuzh up the video too much, but people don't want to watch it, dude. I literally have had to disable my news reading videos in the past that I zhuzhed up hard. Like I made like a whole news scene like this. I had one of these guys, but it was like GAMEROOM news, and I had like animations and all this fun shit, and I think I had like 112 views. I was like, why am I spending my time doing this? people are not picking up what I'm putting down. So I kind of stopped doing that a long time ago. Maybe we'll pick it up again, but I don't imagine to be like largely different. Fish Mark, what's up? Good morning, Duva. Happy Monday. Have a wonderful week. Got to study for the exam this week. Dude, you got this, man. I believe in you. You got this. You can be a reaction streamer until you heal. I thought about that. I thought about doing like a fun, like conspiracy for entertainment purposes reaction thing. And we just react to a bunch of stuff. But then like, I'd have to make like another channel to not ruin the YouTube channel. And like, I don't know. Well, baby steps, man. I'm going to start with what the doctor says this Friday and we'll go from there. Sorry, late to stream. Did you already speak on the AOC news? No, I didn't. Yo, speaking of AOC news, I have some info, sort of. That's way too much for a news video. People want information, not colors and noises. I hear you, man. However, if you look at Artea, like her videos are fucking art with massive editing and bullshit all over the place. That's fun to watch. So there's definitely is like a editing X factor in there that people definitely do time to tune into. So I hear you, and I agree with you. However, there are others that massively succeed with the way, like, in the conversation, like I make videos, but they just do it differently and better, or like more palatable, like people or whatever. Thanks for the sub, dude. Oh man, that was Mark. That was definitely Mark. Dude, speaking of Ashes of Creation news, if you guys didn't hear, I actually want to make a video over this kind of, because I feel personally done dirty by Intrepid Studios. Like, Intrepid Studios absolutely fucked over all the content creators, pardon my Dutch, and they made some of them like they put some, like Nice Gaming, dude, they put Nice Gaming in potentially like a dangerous real life position to be in, because it, like, Nice was so invested that it make, like, interviewing the devs and shit like that, it makes him look like he was on the inside, even though like he wasn't. And so like people just shark attack like whoever they can in these type of situations. And I'm glad, dude, I am glad, A, I'm small potatoes, and B, like I pulled out earlier. Like I don't want to be like accused of whatever. Like, man, it's getting nasty. If you don't know, let me show you here. Let me show you. This one right down here. We have Ashes of Creation. This guy. So if you don't know, Ashes of Creation basically imploded. I'm gonna give you the 1 cent version at light speed. The studio director, Steven, claimed that he can no longer follow the ethical demands of the board of directors, and he resigned. After him, a bunch of the other top people resigned as well, and then the board, quote unquote, fired everybody else. Studio closed. It's over with. So people started digging into it. Naturally, everybody was like enraged and pissed off and blah, 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 blah. So people started to look into it, and what they found out was the only person on the board, according to public records, was Steven, the game director. A little suspicious. Then, after the Steam sales of the alpha public release, 3 days after the payment went out, the announcement came out that they're shutting down. Now, none of that's fact checked. I'm just giving you like the noise in the ether. So this guy here, I put a link to someone talking about it here, a YouTube short, and then the Reddit post where someone pulled the corporate documentation showing that Steven was the only board of director. Now, there's a pretty big content creator named Kira, K-I-R-A. He reviews like games and stuff like that. He put out a video before the collapse calling the collapse. The story is like he knows somebody at like the inner round table of Intrepid, and he has some inside source, like trust me bro type stuff. So he posted a video literally yesterday saying, I linked it right here as well, everything that I just said is not actually true. And there is a board of directors. It's not on the company information. And Steven's actually guilty, and no, Steven's actually innocent, excuse me. And what's probably going to happen is they're going to shift over the development to an Eastern development company for much cheaper costs, lay low for a while, and then try to bubble this back up later when Steven was, quote unquote, the whole vision for the entire game. Where the truth is, probably some in the middle, who knows? But like, I'm kind of in it for like the popcorn aspect. But I can say this. What's up, Pixel? How you doing, man? I can say this. I didn't put these pieces together until last night when we were like kind of talking about it a little bit in Discord. These are facts no speculation, my personal experience with the situation. I applied. I bought the big package. It was like $400. Like early access and like be on board for like alpha and all this shit, like early pandemic area. So 2021, something around 2021 or something like that. Around that time frame, they also announced their content creation team. So I applied for it. Never heard anything. Nothing. And they rode Alpha 1 for like 3 years or something. Never responded to my follow-up emails. I was like, well, fuck, I guess I didn't get it. I'm just going to move on. Totally forgot about the game. Stopped following the news. When I got back, my surgery was in October. I was coming back in December. In December, I got an email from them. So like almost 4 years later, I got an email, my first follow-up email from them saying, hey, congratulations. You're now invited to the... Oh, I need to disable the little badge below in the info there. I forgot. I need to do that right after I'm talking. I'll do that. They're like, hey, congratulations. We want to invite you to part of the content creation team, blah, 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 that whole thing. And then they link us like all these links of how to do it. And then one of them was a document that showed like all this fun shit we're going to get. Like all these like codes and inside access and stuff for giveaways and all that. They made it sound like so exciting, like huge, like massively exciting thing to be a part of. Dude, you hear something funny? To this day, I have still never spoken to anybody over there. Nobody. I've never got another email. They've never responded to my emails. They never respond to my Discord DMs. It was like I got invited to like a shell corporation. It was like I still have like nothing from nothing anywhere. And I was like, it smelled sus from the beginning. I was like, that's a weird way to go about things and then not be responsive and then give zero assets upon the quote unquote joining the team. This is what I think. I believe in my heart from my own experience that the quote unquote content creation team that launched right before the Steam sale went live was nothing more than a hype advertisement arm to push the sales for the inevitable rug pull. If that's not the case, there's zero like evidence to the contrary. Like everything points in that direction. I still have not spoken to anybody at Intrepid Studios, nor have I got a response in any way since the only communication I got was my acceptance email 4 years later, which they didn't respond to when I replied. That's weird, right? That's crazy weird. So I don't know what to think. So apparently when Kira posted his video, he like dropped some nukes, man. He dropped some like, info. He was like, basically what he's alluding to is that he has a source at the inner table of Intrepid. All the conspiracy tinfoil hat shit going down is false. He can't disclose any actual information or sources yet. Source, trust me, bro. He was like, if you trust me as a content creator that hasn't steered you wrong for all this time, I'm paraphrasing, give it time and let official news come out, because official news is going to show that Steven is actually innocent. There was a board of directors and it got really gross in a way that's not public yet. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how that cleans up everything that I just said as far as the content creation team, because that shit was slimy and dirty, man. I feel like a $2 whore. I feel like used and abused and discarded. I genuinely do. Like they literally used us to hype it up for the Steam sales. And then 3 days after Intrepid got paid from Steam, they announced dissolving the studio. I don't know, man. I don't know. It smells gross. It just smells gross. I try to give him a pretty, it's pretty sketchy. I try to give him a benefit of the doubt, but there's not a lot of wind in the sails. There's not a lot of wind in the sails that's not fishy, dude. It's looking really sus. So I'm gonna be patient. I'm not here like hating and like raging. Like people like Nice, man. Nice got fucked over bad, dude. He got fucked over bad. Like people Nice and people like Nice, because like he was all in. Like he built like a whole following around it. He was interviewing devs. Like it was a whole thing, and then like he was kicked to the curb like everybody else. So man, apparently like all the devs that's working on it, like they're not getting paid. Like, man, it's nasty, man. It's nasty. But the TLDR, man, is AOC's dead, like totally dead. They said that if the AOC that you knew today, and this is Kira talking here, the AOC that you knew today is dead. It may very well and probably likely bubble up at a later period of time from an Eastern dev company that they subcontract out to bring it back to life. But just know, like, all the things that you were excited for, like, are no longer on the table. If you want what I would say is the best source of current information is to watch this video right here, Kira's video. It is a trust me bro source video, but he did call this before it happened. So I think there is some wind in his sails that he does know somebody, potentially Steven himself. So I would follow Kira here and see like what he's got going on. Let me fix this thing real quick. Hold on, be right back. All right, back, man. I'm trying to hustle a little bit. I think I'm gonna miss a lot of the remaining parts of this of the event here. I gotta leave early in the morning tomorrow, like super early, and go out of town for most of the day. And I think today might end up like a little bit shorter of a stream, especially like starting so late, like kind of preparing for tomorrow. I think what I'm going to try to do, like zero guarantee, I'm going to try to like maybe do an evening, like night stream tomorrow, the last night of the event, because it ends Wednesday when I get back. Like right as I get back, the event ends. I'm like, damn it. Damn it. I would love like another like good sweaty session. I don't know if I have the time for that today. Don't know if I have the time. We'll find out. Let me see. Okay, let's... I know a lot of you here for the build. I know, I get it. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to delay that anymore. Let me go over here. So I changed a lot of things from the build. A lot. It's a completely different version than it was before. Same idea, but very, very like different in its execution. Report Duma for doing other things but gaming. Hey man. Hey, I gotta have like a balance of things until we like bounce back fully. Until we bounce back fully. I'm like feeling my... I'm splitting my time with other things that like helps pay the bills and stuff. You make time for the things you love. Dude, I squeeze every second I can, dude. Every second I can into it. Until we bounce back in like a healthy way, I have to do some other things right now. Okay, so I dropped the Soul Cleaver set. So it's no longer a Soul Cleaver build. This is kind of a weird one. It's a very weird setup. I don't think the way that I'm doing things in this build is very often done because it is a couple of extra layers in there to get the most out of it. Because like most builds, you're like rolling your buffs, doing your damage sources, you know, that type of stuff. This one, like, there's a couple of extra little things you have to do to get the most out of it. So let me show you this. Let me show you this. So what we did was, let me attack the dummy real quick. We dropped the Soul Cleaver set for Wretched Vitality. Then the mystery damage source is Near Ineth. So the idea is to have maximum burst. Maximum burst with enough sustain to be able to spam your abilities. So what I did is I spent some time on the dummy to find the highest damage source of the setup. I dropped the Shadow Mundus and I brought in the Lover Mundus. More pen proved more overall damage. Then I brought in the Animal Companion skill line, not for the usual beetles and everything everybody else is using, but for this guy right here, Screaming Cliff Racer. It's a solid spammable. We're using War Maiden, so it's going to add 600 weapon and spell damage to it. It's going to give us 100 extra spell damage, and then in off-balance windows, which you can proc like every, what is it, 18 seconds, something like that? Or the first time you attack a target, you're going to get off balance out of it, which quadruples that element. So you're going to get 400 spell damage. Then I dropped the Escapist poisons from the back bar, and I put on a weapon damage enchant. So watch this. Watch what those two do together for our overall spell damage here. So if we look here, we have 4,500 spell damage. Look how much spell damage we add with that combo. Watch this. 1,000. We added 1,000 spell damage using a crit meta build in our 5 global burst windows. That's freaking nuts, dude. When all that lines up together, you get 62k and 62k bow proc, 62k executes, like 27k Cliff Racers. It's nuts. It's really nuts. So what I decided is trying to line up like trying to line them both up in the flow of combat is just, it gets to a point where it's so busy, like it's not fun. So what I decided is we'll let off balance come as it comes, and we'll get that extra 400. But all you got to do is bar swap, reapply Elisus with a light weave, and then you make Burning will proc on your go attempt. Boom, bar swap, and then you drop your hammer. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Why Near Ineth and not Roska for 2 pieces of sustain? You don't need sustain. I'm sustaining stage 4 with no problems. And I'll show you why. Let me throw it against the dummy real quick. I'll show you some numbers, some live numbers here. Roxa would be like crazy over sustaining for no reason. All right, get a little reset here. 50 DKP minus. What's up, Captain? Yo! Dude, that was 66K. I've never seen a viable build with 66.5. Dude, that's fucking nuts. And your execute is pretty much 1-to-1 with Merce's Resolve proc. So whenever they get an execute range, you don't have bow proc, your execute will be like roughly the same damage. So there you go. That's the shtick of it. Now, what I found playing it a little bit, I only had time to do like 5 minutes in Cyrodiil and like 2 BGs. What I found was like you can time this pretty well because like your streak stuns your go attempt, obviously. So whenever you see your near Neth proc, then that's when you can pop in with your streak stun. Or not do that and just put pressure on them for range. Because you're going to get blocks, you're going to get dodge rolls, you're going to get people reacting to that crystal. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate TLC. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you. So Duma, as it turns out, something in my ESO directory is corrupted, so I'm either going to have to delete every file or start over for an ESO from scratch. I've had to do that a couple times. I've had to completely uninstall, delete, and reinstall. I know people don't like hearing this, and I definitely don't like hearing it, but the very first thing you're going to get told to do is, like, add-ons. And there's been times in the past I was like, I know it's not my add-ons. My add-ons are fine, blah, 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 blah. And Zoss was like, you really should try without your add-ons. I was like, okay, fine. And I turned off all of my add-ons, and it, like, my problem was fixed. So I had to go back through and like individually turn them on one at a time to find like where the actual problem was. So I'm not saying that's your issue, but maybe it's possible if you're playing on PC. I don't know. Maybe save you a bunch of uninstall, reinstall. But if you do have to reinstall, bro, just do it before you go in bed. Just do it before you go to bed. Like delete it, and then when you go to bed, reinstall it, and you're sleeping and it's reinstalled, you wake up and it's done. So it does suck, but it's not like the worst thing ever. Do add-ons stay when the game is not installed? It shouldn't, but also it's possible. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like when you go and you uninstall like certain add-ons, they'll say, like there's a little pop-up that happens that says like, do you want to keep saved variables or like some shit like that or something? Maybe in that regard, but that didn't happen for me, I don't think. I think when I uninstalled it, like it all got wiped, but I would just double check. Like find your folder and make sure that folder's gone when you uninstall. But either way, like, all you got to do is, like, drag it to the trash even after the uninstall, and you should be good. I would imagine. But I have been in your shoes more than once. One time it was add-on related, and one time I had to actually uninstall and reinstall. So the additions to this is kind of nuts. On paper here. So we ended up with like 4 to 5K more pin than before. Same conversation around crit damage cap. 1,000 more spell damage, which is freaking nuts. More resources to balance here because we added trainee. And then a whole new burst damage source of, thank you the follow, dude, thank you Worgen, thank you, of Near Neth. So, and then sustaining stage 4 vampire. So it took Friday's or last stream's build, was it Friday? I think it was Friday, and literally supercharged it. So the only thing we're short is resistances here. So it still needs to be played like slippery. You know, you don't have like a million resistances. You're not at like resist cap and all that type of stuff. You're not in pariah. We don't have crit, like very high crit resist. We're not running rally. So it is like a little bit squishier in that regard, but with the dodge roll heavy playstyle and all that good stuff. So you have the same slipperiness of last stream. Now with stage 4 for stealth. Now with stage 3 vampire undeath passive. Now with more weapon and spell damage for bigger heals. So like it's just better in every way. It's better in every way. It's a little bit more tricky to play, but it's better in every way. Oh yeah, please go ahead, Jason, for sure. I think people will like this one. Preacher Man. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Preacher Man in the building. Oh, Worgen. Oh, I got you. Got you. I'll try to remember that, man. I'll try to. I'll be honest with you, Worgen. I just started streaming on YouTube as well. Like, I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago, something like that. And like, I'm having to memorize. Like, I'm not complaining. Don't think I'm complaining. I'm just telling you the lay of the land. I'm having to like keep up with like the new people that's coming, and then people. Dude, it's wild. Let me go back a step. Reset. I remember when I first started streaming, people would have like an ESO name, their @ name in ESO, and that's what they like people called them. And then people would have like a Twitch name was different from that name, and then they would join Discord and it's different from that name. And now I added another layer to that of YouTube folks who may also be in Twitch who have a different name on YouTube, and I'm just like, I can't keep up with it. It's too much. It's too many pieces of information. It's too many pieces of information. So if I forget your Worgen, brother, I plead the fifth, man. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. It's too many pieces of information. I do appreciate you though, man. Definitely, big time. Okay, all right. Let's queue a BG or 2 or 3. Just kind of push some buttons here, because this is a very newer version of this. This is a newer version of this. For sure, man. For sure. Faux show. Let me see. It's crazy. Is the PTS like exciting today? Is that what's like people are jonesing about? Know each other by heart. Sorry, man. Sorry. It's too much. Oh yeah, we said we're gonna do the writ thing on every tune we log into real quick. Let me do that real quick. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna forget, but I'm gonna try. I mean, we got the add-ons. Literally, all we have to do is just click it. I mean, not a lot of excuses not to do it. One click and done. That's crazy. Vampire turns my Khajiit white. My actual Khajiit is totally black. I should be stage 3 right now. Oh, I'm stage 4. I need to change that before we queue. I need to change that and get more bear haunch. Yeah, for sure, dude. Go ahead. I don't mind at all, man. I think people will enjoy that quite a lot. Michael Jackson style. Look at you. Look at you. Oh no, I don't have a BG turn in. No BG turn in. Oh, that also is with Exploiter, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be better to drop this and run focus mending instead. That'd be 10% off the top. Oh, they won't talk to you if you're stage 4. Just learned that. Just recently learned that. Time to feast on townsfolk. Dude, if someone could provide me with the winning numbers for the lottery, that would be great. I'll split it with you, dude. Same to you, man. Same to you. Use mesmerize spell? I think I remember you guys told me that a long time ago. I just never did it. I just go to the casa. It's easier. Had to come here anyway. Had to come here anyway. Survey, get it out of here. Destroy. I know somebody's tilted from that, but I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. You don't want to be stage 4 in BGs. It's unnecessary. So we'll hit stage 3. Got it. And then the only other thing I need to do is buy some bear haunch real quick, and we're good. Now we're good. Doom only drinks true blood. Feel like a real vamp. Gross. Gross.
Yes.
As the cost of bear haunch came down, let's see. Bear haunch. 300k for 25. Damn, I feel like it's really expensive. Can we do better? Can we do better?
Take a look at what I...
How much was that per? Let me see.
Something I can do for you?
11.2 each. It's a lot, dude.
Anything I can do for you.
11.2. Seems to be mostly in line.
Hello there.
11.2. Somebody's gonna sell it for cheaper. 11. Got him. Worth taking a second. Okay, good. So hyped for 4v4v4s, man. I missed that a lot. 4v4v4s also... 4v4v4s did something that the current VGs can't do. I'll explain. Oh, hold on. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble with the Pojo. I'm in trouble with the Popo. Hold on, get to a safe spot. Get to a safe spot. There we go. So 4v4v4s did something that the current 8v8s cannot do. So in the current 8v8s, it's like every other game, it's a one-sided game. And one team is stuck on the wall or the other team's stuck on the wall. You're stuck on the wall, they're stuck on the wall. It's just the nature of the beast because there's not enough people queuing to make it balanced. Okay, now when you have 4v4v4, let's say you have the consolidation of sweaty skill on one team. Now, very often, the other two teams were pushing up against that one Studley team. You can't do that in 8v8s. In 8v8s, if one team's stacked, it's done. Game's over. You can often sniff it out in like the first 60 seconds of like that lay of the land. 4v4v4s, I can't tell you how many times in the past, like, you had like super stacked team, and because the other two team pushed up against that one team, they end up losing. Pretty cool, like, variable to the 4v4v4s that doesn't exist in the 8v8s. I heard the Q pop. I literally heard the sound. It immediately went away? What the hell happened? Dude, what? What the hell? I think they said in the patch notes today they're bringing back the 3 teams. Yep, that's why I'm saying it. That's exactly why I'm saying it. Squishy shared it. It's on the PTS today, which... I mean, maybe a couple people predicted it, but nobody really knew how 8v8s was going to shake out. I mean, it's easy to say it in hindsight. Nobody really knew. Like, everybody was like, what's going on initially? but nobody could know it'd be way worse than 4v4. So I'm really excited about the 3-4 teams. Maybe try disabling your add-ons. Look at you. Look at you, sir. I don't know if I missed a Q or what the hell happened. I genuinely do not know. I heard the Q pop and then I was at, like, instantly on cooldown. I don't know. Let's see, pay my taxes real quick.
You're just another low infection.
Yuck.
Fine. Now get your stick straight.
And then we'll go settings, gameplay. Prevent attacking innocents. Turn that on so we don't get in trouble. You can also stop right there, criminal scum. You can also do something else to make this like stupid tanky and like very hard to die. Is you can take Betty and bring it to the front bar, remove your execute, and then you can add crit surge to the back bar. Yes, you're like overlapping buffs, but the amount of heals that you receive is absolutely nuts. So like if you weren't, for whatever reason, not wanting to or not able to like deal with the execute aspect of it, pretty good. I'll tell you what, I'll actually start with it right now. I'll start with that option right now. Especially since this is deathmatch. Get more heals out of it. They added the ability to kick people from your team in BGs. There's no, I couldn't be kicked instantly. I'd be so mad if I was. Uh-oh, someone rage quit. An immediate rage quit. Somebody said that same guy quit last time too. We'll have to VOD review that and see what's up with him. Actually, no, I want to run execute. Assassination. We're gonna run the more damage version. How do you actually vote kick? Are you guys being serious? Can you vote kick now? Is that a thing? Never tell you people. You guys are always bamboozling me. Oh, both. I got them both. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. One shot him without brutality. All right. We out here. We out here.
This will not end well for them.
Oh, good heals. Who's healing that? That's crazy. All right, then. Assist bot, but I'll take it. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Assist bot, but I'll take it, baby. Somebody's just throwing a Sork execute up and cleaning up the kills, which is pretty cool to see. Pretty cool, dude. Morale McBroken. Morale McBroken. I do specialize in bamboozles and razzle dazzles. That's very true. Very true, Niche. Bam. Got him. Bam. Got him. More of a razzmatazz. Oh, it's same tune, same speed. I'm just not running as much. It's not necessary right now. They got, this team got. This team got the business. They got the business. It be like that sometimes. Sometimes you're on the wall. Sometimes you're putting them on the wall. Okay, all right, I like it. Got him. Bam! Got him. It's not really impressive in this environment, but tis what it is. Why did I get leaped on? What did I do? Why did I get leapt on? Come on, dude. Some games are diamonds and sometimes you're stoned. Niche gets it. Whatever, Abraham Lincoln. In the words of Aristotle, it do be like that though. It do be like that though.
Greatness stands.
Let me see. Let's see if we can predict IC being dead, and IC's gonna be dead, and there's gonna be 3 bars of blue and Cyrodiil, but it's not gonna be real. Here we go. Ready? Confirmed. IC dead. Cyrodiil. 3 bars. Not real. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for a second. Has not proven the case the entire event. Last stream, we were like, where's the people? Like I remember, I'm not saying that this is manufactured, but I am saying last stream in the morning, it was 3 bars. When I zoned in, we only had our 2 base keeps. They had pushed us all the way in. We had 2 total keeps. There was almost nobody at the keeps. And then there was almost nobody at like the one actual fight that was going down with blue. So I was like, where is everybody? Like, do we have like 3,000 Nightblades just running around stealthing, questing? Because they're damn sure not at the base. And they're also not at the one fight that was going down. I was like, what's going on here? What's really going on here? What's the deal with that queue? Doesn't pass the smell test. I'm just saying, where were they? Because they weren't at the 2 places where there were blue. So where was 3 bars of people at? They were fishing. Hey, I was wondering if you knew what this Force Pulse ganker is. I see a lot of it running around. Oh yeah, I think Epic Butt Kicker made it popular. all I know is like the main set is Null Arca. The physical sundered snipe on the back bar, force pulse or crushing shock on the front bar, and then like the razzle dazzle around it. It's pretty nasty. It's pretty nasty. It's like it's something that I have wanted to like play around with and see. But I think because of like Epic being like big streamer on YouTube, like a lot of people watch it, and like it spread like wildfire after they saw him like playing with Iman all the time and like going like 200-0 in the group and stuff. Like, A, it's also popular. B, he's really giving it like a highlight reel constantly, and he's good. He's good. So like on top of all that, so they get to see like the best version of that type of build. It's pretty nasty. So I think I could be wrong, but I think that's where that ultimately came from. Or at least, if not came from, like what made it popular. Yeah, Winterborn for sure. I've actually died to that. That's what Ulting was saying. Morning Lockwood was saying last stream. Winterborn, Draugr, Bow Snipe, into Force Pulse, and it's globaling people. But I'm pretty sure that Epic's using Null or Tarnished or both or something like that. So he plays a slightly different version, but like he's like destroying people with it. So I think it's one of those things where there's lots of ways that you can run it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have Null. We need to put together someone who knows how to run the trial with Null Arca, like put together a group. Let's get a farm group going. I need that set. I haven't farmed a trial set for PvP since Rally and 2021. I haven't farmed a trial set. No, I farmed Sororia. I farmed Sororia after that for something. Some squirrely setup. But Null Arca, dude, man. It's just a straight up advantage, dude. It's crazy. Same. I need to farm Null too. I haven't even done that trial. Not even once. Go to Epic Butt Kicker's stream on YouTube or channel and look at last night's stream. He was running with Iman for his like multiple Emperor push. Those guys were like slaying it, and he was playing that build. So you can see a little bit of it in action or whatever. I was kind of watching them both back and forth. I'm stuck in the basket. I'm stuck in the dadgum basket. He got the Templar healer. It's where Wolf wants the business. It's not quite business time. It's not quite business time. I'll take dude, they got 2 Templar healers. What is going on, dude? That's the current shut down the BG healer build right there. Another one. Oh, that's an actual PvE tank with 45k HP. How does that happen to me? Every BG. Wherever there is a tank, I will be sending damage down range into them. Every dadgum time. Every time. It's a problem. It's officially a problem for me.
Snatch the ball back, quick!
They have seemingly two Templar ult jammers. That sucks, dude. It's kind of random when you actually kill somebody in that environment. They have a PvE tank with 45k HP and 2 Templar ultimate jam healers. GG's, brethren. GG's. What do you do against that?
Pick up the ball now.
Got him, got him. Come on, come on, come on. Somebody else damaged him? Anybody else? Got him.
Grab the ball.
I don't know if we actually ended the kill, but he died. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Protect that ball.
All right. As soon as this drops, he's dead. Oh, or even before. Jesus. Woo! Two-piece, baby. Two-piece. You see what I mean? How it's like basically infinite sustain, and this is no CP. So Imperial like wouldn't hurt it, but you'd be oversustaining for sure. Overstanding for show.
Has been dropped. We have the ball.
Faux show. Let's get some breaches out. I don't think we got very many breaches on the team here. Doesn't feel that way. Can we live? Can we live though? Can we live though? Can we live though? Let's see. My turn, baby. My turn. You're in trouble. Oh, I lagged. I'm frozen. No, come back. You were so rowdy a second ago. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, you can have it. You can have it. You can have it. Another one. Oh, careful. Oh, dodge that bow proc. I'll take it. Got lucky. Not gonna lie, I got lucky. This guy. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Now. Got him.
Quick! Pick up the ball now!
Those heals are crazy. Got him. At least helped. At least I helped. I think.
Divines aid us!
These heals. You got heals and a tank just charging everybody. Got him. Assisted that one somehow. Damn, didn't get a single one of those. How? Super assist bot. How in the world? Streak stunned into the near Neth. That's the goal. Not today, baby. Not today. All right. Lots of business time now. Oh, I had my ult rolling, so I didn't get credit for it. Damn it. If you have overload, you got to turn that off before you accept that, or nothing happens. Didn't realize I had it on. Damn it. Got one. Got one. That is special for sure. What's going on there? Yeesh. I think he forgot his food. Only explanation I have there for that. Okay, so we got Templar ult going off. He line of sighted it. Okay. So close. Oh, the off heals is crazy. Not too shabby, dude. Not too shabby. Solid damage too. Look at that. They had two. Holy shit. They had three crazy healers. They had one Templar Ultimate Jammer healer. They had two Templar Ultimate Jammer healers. And then they had a third Sorcerer bird spamming healer. Like, we couldn't breathe. That's crazy. All right. All things considered, not too bad. Not too bad. Be back. back. Thank you for your patience. Thank you, thank you. Interesting seeing the Warden Bird as a spammable. Never been able to make that skill work for me. Dude, you know what? This is one, man. This is one of the reasons I love ESO so much. Check this out. Check this out. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. It's really, really cool. I think so, at least. Like, design-wise of how that came about. So watch this. Watch how, like, this ended up, like, backdooring an increase or whatever. Let me go here. Let me show this here. Show desktop. So the original version. So check this out. So with, did I do a giggity? Oh, I missed the giggity. Damn it. With Swallow Soul, we got, not Swallow Soul, Soul Cleaver. With Soul Cleaver, we got bigger spammables and then a little bit of heals from the spammable because we were using Swallow Soul. However, we had 53k impales and 53k merciless resolves and 28k light attack damage with overload up. By using the bird spammable, it's pretty cool, like as a whole package, how it all like came together. We ended up getting 62k on our merciless resolves. I showed you earlier, we got up to 66k, which is freaking nuts when everything lines together. 63k on impale. We only pulled down our spammable by 27, what was it, 31, by 4k. So the only thing we lost is 4k on our spammable, and we gained an enormous amount of bursts elsewhere. And then we also picked up a heal per use from the spammable aspect of it, from the Warden passive bond with nature or something like that. Bond with nature. So we're still getting a heal from it every time we use it. As you can see to the right of the character there. We ended up getting way more sustain from the Flourish passive, and it opened the door to bringing in a monster set. So, like, massively raised the ceiling. And then, on our burst attempts, we get 400 spell damage when they're off balance. Crazy. Combined with our weapon enchant on the back bar, it's 1,000 weapon damage increase. One little change and one gear set change, like, rocketed the overall build upwards. And we went from not being a vampire at all to sustaining stage 4, which is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Nichford, that's way too giggity. That's way too giggity. Way too giggity. Way too giggity. Oh no, wait. Wait. Reset? Reset? It's kind of crazy. I don't think anybody is using animal companions the way that I am. Because it's like almost everybody's using it for wings, beetles, and sustain, and I'm using it for the spammable. Weird. Weird how it worked out. Really weird, strange setup. It's weird, but it works. Probably be like pretty similar to last stream where, yeah, super off meta. Oh, I feel the rage quit. Sad. Damn. Our team is clocking in a single kill here. Ooh. Are they at least doing capture the relic things? They are. Alright, well, we can't reasonably do anything about this. I'm not, like, super excited about filling in the rage quit, but whatever, it is what it is. So we can get some to chase here. Make this a little bit exciting. Make it a little exciting.
Before it is too late.
Woo! Streak stun on top of the near nest. That's the razzle dazzle right there. All right, we made some waves. We made some waves at the very end of the BG. Okay. Got in at the last second. Did a little something something. Oh, I'm out of food? Oh no, it's just BG health is a little less. That'll do it, dude. Damn. Objectives not in my deathmatch, dude. Kung Fu gets it. Krypton gets it. All right, that one just doesn't count. That one is just mulligan all the way around. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? All right, let's just try again. I'd love to get in some Imperial City sweatiness, but that won't be till tonight, I would imagine. Rage quit BG automatic deathmatch. Amen, dude. Amen.
Gods, what a mess. What a frightful mess.
Why do people read this nonsense?
Amen. Thanks, Ditch. Appreciate you, buddy. Hey, all good, dude. All good, brethren. Appreciate you. Well, maybe don't aggro the boss. Maybe don't aggro the boss. Nice. Very nice. Ooh, I'm not sure we changed CP either. I don't think we have focus mending, or do we? Did we save it? Oh, we do. Okay. A little bit less damage, a little bit more healing. I used to, back when it was like super poppin', but I haven't in like a couple of events now. It's been a while, for sure. What is that damage? Holy shit. Oh, null Arca. Okay. Alright, we got some null Arca shenanigans. I think I'm in trouble. I think I lost this. Wait, are they gonna chase? Oh. They're chasing. Whatever it was, I call it the business. There's a lot of damage on the little windows. Oh, shit. Look at me. Look at me aggroing major PvE mobs, messing everything up. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, they're still chasing. Okay. That's a lot of damage. A lot of damage when those windows are up. Lot of damage. I gotta get null, dude. It's just like, it's a straight up advantage by having it. Somebody carry me. Did I miss BGQ here? I did. Shit. What a weird build, man. What a weird setup. That's why I like ESO so much. Little three-piece and a biscuit here. Little three-piece and a biscuit. No. Go. Got greedy. Almost died for it. They got greedy and died for it. Oh, I think BG. Kaboom! Hey, that was pretty clean. Little mini bitty baby X. I need to get in hold too. I never do trials though. I need to work on that, dude. Yeah, for sure. We need to put together a group to do it. Not wearing an RC, but how do you track when proc sets have their proc ready? EXOYs work, but a lot of for me it's internal. When I use Rally, I use EXOY, but the rest is internal. But EXOY will like cover most of it for sure. Are you able to superstar when you have time? I don't know if I missed a lot. It looks interesting. I can, and I also just put it. Jason put it in Discord for us. It's a pretty big improvement from Friday's version. Pretty big improvement. Got them both. Got them both somehow. Three-piece. Oh, I wasn't even stage 4 in Imperial City either. We could have had way more shenanigans. Gross, dude. I didn't have brutality for most of that. Just let it fall off and just said F it. We do it live. Oh, I got greedy. I tried to finish him. Got greedy. I got way too greedy. Thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome. Little too ham. Just a little too ham.
We need that ball.
just a little too ham. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're gonna lighten this team up. Holy shit. Sir, your end cap did negative damage. What's going on? Literally, my health went up after his end cap. I have no idea what happened. I don't know if that was heals or what. I mean, team heals. Oh, every BG is the Templar spam healer. It's super popular right now. Like literally every BG, there's one of them. At least one. All right, everybody's got breach. Get him, stun him now, stun him now. Get him. Nice, get him. Come on. Ah, so close. The other one healed. Dude, Mark, I saw that, buddy. Good job. I was like, save me, and Mark came through like a freaking knight that he is. Thanks for the follow, dudes. I appreciate you. Oh. Blew my load into the PvE tank. Not good. Not ideal. Got him. Right. Too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad.
We can do better than this.
Now. Got him. Oh, no. I threw up breach at the end. I didn't see it. Lost that KB. Nice. Assist bot on all these kills. I'll take it. That CC did not want to break. Lost my resolve too, that hurt a little bit. Okay, we'll skip the blocking PvE tank here. Woo! Thank you for the stream, Duma. Looking forward to this build. Nice, man. Hope you enjoy it, dude. Hope you enjoy it, man. It's a fun one. It's a weird one. It's a weird one that takes there's a couple of layers in there to maximize it, but it's pretty fun. Pretty fun. Off balance and back bar weapon enchant is increasing our burst by 1,000. Literally 1,000 weapon damage or spell damage, which is crazy. Especially, it's 1,000. So typically when you have a crit damage set up, your weapon damage or spell damage isn't very high because you're sacrificing a lot for that. So we're able to add 1,000 spell damage to our burst goes, which is like stupid crazy. Oh, you know what? Let's do a giveaway. It's time. It feels time. Let me see. Let me see right here real quick. Woo! Let's go. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. I'll probably let me see what we're gonna do. Let me see what I'm gonna do here. Hold on. I got it closed real quick. I got it closed real quick. Let me see. Dude, not gonna lie, that oh, I don't have it closed. Okay, I'll close it now. Reset. Do me a favor. Put 1 in chat right now if you're on PlayStation, and put 2 in chat if you're Xbox. 1. This is for Twitch people. Sorry, YouTube. 1 PlayStation, 2 Xbox. 1 PlayStation, 2 Xbox. 1 equals PS. 2 equals Xbox. What do we got? What do we got? Not enough. See? That's why I don't do it super often. It's usually like target of opportunity. Okay. All right. We'll do PC. We'll save it. We'll save it. Let me see. Let's go. Content pass. I need to do content pass. That's good. Let's do a content pass. Let's see, info, properties, content pass, PC, turn that on. There you go. Boom. Content pass for PC, NA, or EU. Open, go. Or I can just give it to you. I feel you, dude. I feel you. I feels ya. Content pass. You can give it to a friend. I don't care what you do with it. I got some I gotta get rid of. Got content passes that gotta go. They gotta go. We gotta get rid of them. AMA, Game Boy, ABC. Dude, Game Boy, dude, it was fun playing with you last stream, man. You were healing your ass off, dude. You did awesome. I was watching you a little bit last night with Emon as well. You guys were crushing it. Went like 300 million in 0 as a group. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Discord newbie, do I need to invite to join? No, the link is down below. It was closed for a long time, and then I opened it somewhat recently to everybody again. It's open again. Okay, 30 seconds. 10 seconds. 0 seconds. Pick winner. Kaboom. AP Game Boy. Let's go, dude. AP in the building doing AP things. Let's go, man. Got you. All right, let me see. Zarging with Emperor is pure devastation for sure, dude. That group, man, y'all were freaking banana plantains, dude. It was unbelievable. Here's the instructions if you need it, buddy. There you go. Whisper. I had people over last night, so I was like in and out, and so I'd watch for a couple minutes and then I had to close it, watch for a couple minutes, close it, and every time I watched, like, y'all's kill count was up by like 20 or 30. I was like, dude, these guys are freaking crushing it, man. All right, let me get you on the sheet. On the cheat. I'm gonna DM you here in just a second. Content pass. There we go. Gotcha. Boom. There you go, dude. Not too shabby. Not too shabby, I say. There was a roadblock at the start. There was a red Zerg following us around. I saw you guys getting, like, sniped. Like, I tuned in, like, the very tail of it. Somebody was crying about, like, the sniping or whatever. And then I had to close it. And then I came back, and I guess y'all came out, like, on the other side of it or whatever. But it's pretty nasty. You guys... Last I looked at Iman, he was, like, 420-3 or something insane. Dude, what's going on, dude? It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. Down. I don't have stage 4 again either while here, because also queuing for the BG does muck things up a little bit. Stage 4 is extra nasty because you get like stealth on whenever you want. You can just pop out of stealth and get to work. It's also a good escape tool. However, we are only stage 3. Do you know if Ruski's putting together another farm sesh tonight or tomorrow? That was fun. Usually spur of the moment. Gotcha. Thursday evenings. Interesting. I have to leave out of town for like most of the day tomorrow, and so I was thinking about doing like an evening stream tomorrow, the last night of the event, because today's probably going to be a shorter stream too. So I'm missing a lot of the final days. This makes me sad. Makes me sad. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, that's one way to do it. Great Host is not quite popping. Not just yet. Soon though. It's looking like soon. Let's see here, right quick. Wait, let me see what you're talking about here. Wait. Okay. No, dude. Damn, both teams are short. Tough. We got Anarchy. It's gonna be bomb-malicious. Both teams are short. Too slow, my friend. I think you were one streak short. Got him. Oh, I died on the first tick of that dual ulti. What came with that? Oh, somebody else's crystal weapon surprise attack. You get a chance to breathe there. Have you thought about showcasing the degen builds like shield spam and turret? I put the shield spam build on the website and YouTube, but it was the 1-bar version, not the the crazy sweaty version. I meant to ask you, like, I didn't want to ask you like on Twitch in case it was like hush hush, like what you were using on Friday, because that shielder build was nuts, dude. I felt so safe all the time. Damn, the dots, Jesus, it was intense. It was intense, dude. Oh, really? Dude, that was crazy, man. I don't know what you were doing, but like, I had like enormous freedom to, because I was playing I don't know if you saw, but I was playing a glass cannon build, you guys. So even with that like considered, I was like so safe to like dive the back line, and it was awesome. I would just wait for their shields to go out, and then I would streak the back line, blow up like a healer or something, and streak back to the group. It was awesome. I had a blast. No way! No way! The body block! Oh, I got BG body block there. Good stuff. I went to the Dragonfire IC campaign just to knock out a couple of quests real quick, and Blueberry is down there tormenting PvE players. Is he really? Which one's the Dragonfire? Oh, gotcha. Shutting down the questers.
Capture the point.
Utilizes describing scaling of health, so it's pretty profitable. Usually you get a farmer. That's crazy. It's a pretty wild setup. I was playing it on Arcanist with Blind Path and the Arcanist class set. So all the shields that you would spam would give everybody... We would sit at like 3 crux, and so all the shields you would spam would give everybody major protection, which is not like nearly as prevalent with Monomyth. This was before Monomyth. And then radiating regen. I can't remember. It's pretty fun. Really? Interesting. Oh no, sir. He backed up in. He walked past the Nearneth and then backed up into it. Whoops. That's only do non-CP when questing. Gotcha.
Grab the new capture point.
Crazy. Crazy we have bird spamble as a spamble. Like, nobody uses this. Business time. Oh, I told you. I told you it was business time. Got stuck in the garden. Got stuck in the garden. I don't even know what you would call this build. Warblade's the best I got for it. It's a weird one. Props to this guy. Props to that dude. Oh, it's not a deathmatch, so it doesn't really matter. Jumping down on a deathmatch to get it over with is always appreciated. Always appreciate. Asked him thinking the same thing. Turns out it's because Arca shields scale off non-health. I believe that's right. So were the Arca shields just like, I don't know, icing on the cake or whatever? Because they were going out constantly. Oh, I gotcha. I don't know, man. It was enough to allow. It was enough to allow like a backline jump, blow somebody up, and then streak back to the group. So I mean, you were doing work, dude. Especially with like whatever hots you had. I couldn't like I couldn't frontline like anything at all the whole time. So I was just trying to be like super slippery and like blow up the squishies of whoever we were facing or whatever. I got punished for it pretty hard a couple times. Let's see what pseudo looks like. How it looks like. Nice. That major courage is appreciated, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, not the worst. Not the worst. Not awesome, but also not the worst. I still think I'd rather run around IC right now until it gets a little bit more poppin' while queuing BGs or whatever. Call me crazy. PC PvP on Xbox New will be dead after tomorrow. It's only popping during the events. I used to get a little busy on console. Well, I actually played a lot of console 2-3 years ago, and I stopped like completely playing on console and PC EU. Oh, it wasn't ready. It wasn't ready. Okay, you can have it. You can have it. And we're trying to fight. Sin City Run. You know what I'm gonna do for you, dude? I'm gonna do something for you. Hold on. Damn it. BGs are, yeah, after tomorrow, only the PV peers will be playing unless PV ears are requesting. BGs are like a 10-minute wait, dude. Tough. That sucks a little bit. A lot of it, actually. If I had to wait 10 minutes every BG all the time, I'd be so discouraged. All right. All right. All right. Oh, I aggroed the boss too. Shit. Scheiße. There's our Q. Run. I'm gonna hook you up, man. Let's see. Xbox, is it? Do you want a copy of Gold Road, a content pass, or 1,500 crowns? What do you want? Gold Road, content pass, or 1,500 crowns? Pick your poison. None of those are poison. Hey, thanks, dude. Appreciate you. 1,500 crowns. You got it, man. I got you. I'm gonna hook you up. Let me see real quick here. Let me go here. Do this. Hit this. Couple of these. One of those. Click this. Xbox. 1,500 crowns. Boom. Sin City Run. Let's see. Whisper. Boom. There you go. Don't ever say old Uncle Duma never did anything for you, brother. There you go, man. Got you. Man, I follow your website and YouTube for a while now. Sorry I didn't know you streamed, but definitely stopping by now. Hey, awesome, man. I actually... If you take the whole journey, I definitely streamed more than I made videos. And I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you. Bam, got him. And a better version of Friday's build. It's a pretty nasty Magicka Warden build. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think anybody is playing a build like this. At least not like streaming it or whatever. I think it's something very unique. At least I haven't seen something like this. Which, like, I'm all about. I'm all about the weird builds. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. Trademark. Nah, I'm not like that. There's a lot of people who get like real angsty about like, I made that, blah blah blah. I'm happy just to get it out there for other people to have.
Let's get that ball. Protect the ball at all costs.
Trademark copyright. Okay, let me catch my breath here. I'm gonna turn it around on him here. Nice. That self cleanse with Betty Netch, like that alone, not even considering the vampire aspect, really elevated things. Saw that blood spawn. I'll give you guys a heal. I'm helping. Oh, poor dude stuck. Been there.
Let's get that ball. Our ball now. Protect the ball at all costs.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Your bars are not past 75%. What the? I'm like 25% after 2 globals waiting for tripod refresh. And this is stage 3. Last stream, I was not a vampire. And this one now can easily sustain stage 4, like very easily in Cyrodiil. Stage 3 and BG with no problems. So like, it like in every like measurable metric, like massive increase since last stream. More damage, more bursts, more sustain, more resources to min-max with. It's a way better overall, well-rounded setup. It's not glass cannon anymore. We're still short resistances a bit, but it's not totally glass cannon. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm probably dead here. Wait. Yeah, wait. Well. This guy, he's been stuck the whole time. Ah, stutter. Stutter got me bad. Did me dirty. Missed the dodge roll. Missed it. Phone, keyboard, all good, dude. Nice.
Let's get up stand. They've got the ball. Praise Akatosh, the ball is ours. We'll toast our victory soon enough.
Oh, weird lag.
They lost the ball.
I sent 3 executes into his dead body, and he was already dead. I got greedy. 1v1ing the wall. That's what I get, dude. I deserve that totally. Dude, I would have straight up left if I was him. Patience of a saint right there.
Pass the ball quick. Protect the ball at all costs.
All right, not too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. I think that's the first time I've seen that skill work. Not get stuck midair. Oh wait, I missed that. Which one? What skill? What'd I miss? What'd I miss? I'll go over the build real quick for you guys. Got a couple questions about it. I showed it at the very beginning of stream, so rather than say go watch the beginning of VOD, I'll just re-explain it again. It's pretty fun. It's a weird way to play last stream's build, where we're crit damage setup, but also being able to juice our weapon and spell damage by like almost 1,000. So kind of a big deal. Let's see. Throw it against the dummy. I'll give you a screenshot. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Last stream, I literally, every time I used it in Serial Imperial City, I would like yo-yo back and forth and like end up right where I started. I'm like, damn it. Damn it. Did me dirty. Did me dirty. Hit the dummy real quick and I'll show you the stats or the setup. All right. So Wretched Backbar, Trainee, Niraneth, War Maiden with Monomyth, and then Lover. So even though if we were to go Shadow, we would be exactly crit damage setup. Lover's actually more damage by a pretty decent margin as well. Same thing with 6 well-fitted and 1 reinforced. And the amount of bursts that you can pop off is pretty nasty. Let me show you this. Let me show you how you can build on this. So usually when you have, not always, but usually when you have like a crit damage setup build where you're like riding resist cap, double axes, stuff like that, not very often is it like a super high weapon spell damage build. Usually like 5-6k, something like that. So with that in mind, check this out. Check this out. So if we just hit the dummy here, or not, actually not hit the dummy, excuse me. We're at 4,500 spell damage, right? Now watch this. 1,000. We've increased our weapon damage, spell damage by 1,000 for our burst attempt. So birds are kind of like a filler bit of damage source. So the last one we were running is Soul Cleaver and Swallow Soul. So this allows us to still get heals off our spammable, but a way better skill line with Animal Companions, giving us crit damage, crazy sustain, and then heals on this spammable. And then every off-balance window, we're getting 400 spell damage off of that. So the ceiling that we've gotten with our bow procs when everything is lined up is 66k on the dummy on bow procs, which is absolutely bonkers. I'll show you a little, not a highlight reel, but some like expected 3 mil numbers there. So 27.7k screaming, 31k light attack, overload, 66 merciless resolve. Your impale is roughly going to match your let me say it this way. Your execute range impale is going to roughly match your non-execute range merciless resolve. So that's why they're always like roughly the same in these screenshots. So if someone's like at 100% HP, well, maybe not 100 because sorcerer passives, but on average, whatever your bow proc's going to be, impale will be that like in execute range. So pretty big to be able to double tap bow procs with overload and then immediately go into impale, which is basically like sending additional bow procs down range. Super nuts with War Maiden. And then this question. I was just messing with people in Discord to see if people would guess it. 30k Niraneths. And Niraneth's cooldown is super stupid short. Look at this. Niraneth is can occur once every 3 seconds. It's crazy. It's crazy. So people are going to see it and they're going to block it and dodge roll it, and not everyone's going to get hit by the damage, but all that additional noise and like stress that it adds makes a difference. And then you can always streak stun it and then dump your burst into it. So it's pretty nasty, man. It's a pretty nasty setup. Pretty nasty. Last stream we had like roughly the same spell damage. And so now from last stream, I'll give you I think I put a little bit of the difference from last stream if you like the last stream version. More health and resources because we're backbarring Wretched and we brought in Trainee, so now we have more health, so we can shuffle some health into Magicka. So we ended up with more resources, more spell damage by 1,000, which is insane. Almost 5k more pin too. We're at 17k pin, which is stupid. Way more sustain to where we're staining stage 4 vampire with no problem in overworld, stage 3 in BGs. Way more healing. The addition of a self cleanse with Betty, which is enormous, and then the addition of Niraneth here. So it took last stream's build and just it went Super Saiyan, like exponentially better version than last stream's build. That's kind of funny. And I remember at the end of last stream I was saying like, we took a little time and like kind of pick things apart, and I don't really see like how much we can like really improve it unless we drop sets. And all I did is drop one set and boom, things went like significantly better version of it. But anyway, it's pretty fun. It's stupid fun. It's the same idea too, where you want to play like slippery, like for max range and blow people up. But now whenever you get your Niraneth procs, you can streak in on top of that for your go attempt. Boom. And they're gonna eat all that together at once. It's pretty awesome. It's a pretty fun playstyle. If you like this playstyle, it's not like a bruiser, whatever. A couple of things you can do to make this like even more tanky and like, I'm not gonna say you're never gonna die, but it's gonna be really hard for you to die, is you could drop your execute, which I don't really recommend. bring your Netch to the front bar, and then back here you can pop in Crit Surge. So you're going to get an insane amount of heals between it all. You will overlap buffs here, but that's not really the purpose. The purpose is to be like an insane heal machine. So as long as you're kiting, like, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to die. But I don't like that version. Like, you really need to execute. Like, being able to pop out on the 3 mil 66k bow procs and then 66k executes, like, that's monstrous, man. That's just straight up monstrous. So maybe if you're learning, that'd be a decent option, but execute is an execute. It's big. It's big. Any questions at all, let me know. DMs, Discord, like, whatever. I'll be right back real quick. Okay, back. Okay, man. Damn it. Here's the deal. I have to go out of town super early tomorrow morning, and I have to prepare for it. I'm gonna do my best to try and do an evening stream tomorrow, so we can have like the final evening of the event, like another good sweaty session. Friday stream was like amazing. I'd love to have another one of those before the event's over with, and then everything's kind of dead for a while. But I was talking with a buddy yesterday, and I do want to cover something really fast for like maybe my learning people out there. So we were talking about setting up your kills with your streak stun, and the person I was talking to was kind of learning, and they were having trouble with it. So I'll show you what I do. So the general idea with your streak stun, it's going to be like a no-brainer for a lot of people, but maybe I'll throw possibly a new nugget in there you might not have heard. When you streak stun, the idea is to streak through them and then turn around and then blow them up and then streak back out of there, right? So what I would imagine a lot of people do is they streak and then turn. But what you can do to kind of get a just slightly faster and slightly ahead of things is in the streak animation, you could spin your mouse, and then when you land, you're already in position. So while that may not seem like much, that PvP is fights are 1.5 second windows, quarter-second windows. Shit, maybe even less than that at times. So being able to take the turn after the streak off the table by as soon as you land, being ready to do your burst as soon as you land, can be pretty big. It can shave off half second or more depending on how slow your DPI is with turning around. So that's how I do it. Is if it's possible, I typically, as I press the button, you can see on my mouse overlay on the right, I haven't let go yet. As I let go of the button, I snap the mouse at the same time. So as I land, I'm already backwards. And then like, so for this build, what you saw today, what I'm doing, I'll build my stacks here. So for this build, with no buffs, just ignore the numbers. It's just the mechanics of it. So with something like this, I'm streaking through, and then as I land, I'm double tapping my bow procs, and then boom, I'm back out of there. And then from ranged, I'm executing them. So that's the general shtick of the burst window or whatever. So it would look roughly something like this. Oh, first one messed it all up. It would look something like this. So you bow proc, streak out of there, 180 again, and then you're executing from range. And so you're very rarely actually in harm's range, because even if they immediately break that CC, you still have that second global of freedom, because they need one global to break the CC and then another global to actually do harm to you. So you get essentially 2 free globals with that move on somebody. But the important part is to streak back out of there. So again, one more time, you build your stacks, you have all your buffs and debuffs roving, make sure your breach is on the target, and then you streak through, snap turn, bow proc, streak back out, and then snap turn again, and you're executing from out here. Try not to be executing like chest to chest, because that's not what the build is designed for. That's 90% of your kills right there, honestly, other than the people who just die from range from like the impressive heat of it. Doom is the reason that I have abandonment issues. That must have been why people seem to streak away from me while still facing me. Yeah, so you can get it off in the air and all that type of stuff. Just practice it. Look, it's not intuitive for anybody. Everybody has to practice it, whether they practice it like in game and they don't realize like they're honing their edge, or on the dummy. I'm in my house all the time practicing weird, stupid shit. I'll put like dummies here, and then I'll put like something over here, and I'll be practicing all sorts of like weird things of like streaking here, blowing this guy up, dodge roll through, boom here, boom, and then boom, I'm out, and like trying to like implement that in like BGs or whatever. So like just I would set up a dummy. Oh shit, immediately stuck in a thing. I would set up one dummy and practice the thing I just showed you. Because everybody's DPI and their reaction speed and all that stuff is going to be different. And just do it over and over and over again until you get this down. Until at the end of your streak, you're face backwards. And then that will save you like valuable time on your burst window. Especially a build like this where you don't want to be like dancing toe to toe. You can streak through, blow them up, boom, 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 streak back out, 180 again, and then you're executing. So all of you dumped like 300k damage on a dummy and 3 globals, all while being untouchable. So it goes a long way. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. What Game Boy said. If that means anything to you. Overwatch and whatnot. I have an uncle who plays, and I've talked to him a little bit, like here and there through the years about it, and like a lot of this stuff to him sounds like unimportant or like negligible. And all the time I say, Unc, like, you got to understand, like, fights are 1.5 second, quarter-second windows. And if you're like constantly a half second ahead of the person you're fighting, you have an enormous like advantage against them. So small shit like that is something to practice that'll just, if anything, it'll just hone your edge and make you better. And then, you know, BGs is like a pretty chaotic environment with multiple people. So you can set up like a double practice thing, and then something like this is something you can completely like emulate in a BG of doing the same thing, of streaking through this guy, blow this up, boom, and then wherever this target it is here, your secondary target, it doesn't matter where they are. It's just the idea of a second target. So let me show you something. Let me show you something. A lot of times, like, your primary target is not your main target. Like maybe sometimes I dive the back line to stun the healer, but I'm actually trying to kill Skull over there. And the specific position of Skull is like negligible. Skull can be here, 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 here. It doesn't matter. It's just the idea of a second, potentially weaker, whatever. So you can do the exact same thing just twice, where you're going through here, 180ing, and then you're actually your main kill target is a Skull. So it's a double streak thing where you're streaking through, say, backline healer, boom, 180 into your main kill target, and you're actually killing this guy. And then same type deal, you're streaking out of there and executing from range. So there's just layers upon layers upon layers of that can only improve your game. But you're not gonna just zone into a BG or a Cyrodiil and do it. Like, just practice. Throw a couple dummies up and just practice that stuff. You'll be surprised how far those weird little practice sessions, like, elevate your game. I do it all the time. Literally all the time I'm in here doing weird things. Especially dodge roll. Like, another big one I demonstrated quite a few times on stream is the dodge roll aspect. I put a video out, the very first perfected Warden video, talking about latency and how you're not exactly on par with the person ahead of you. And what did we do? We put I think it was a painting. I think we put a painting here. And I demonstrated this for people with like the whole like dodge roll gameplay thing. This is something else you can practice. So let's say this is a pillar or a wall or whatever. And let's say someone's chasing you or you're chasing another person. Most people, if they're going to run around that pillar, they're going to run like this and they're going to come over here and they're going to go like this. However, you can iframe from here to here. And it makes you like unbelievably like elusive because in your dodge roll, you have movement freedom. So if I start my dodge roll here at the edge of the pillar or wall, by the time I come out of this iframe, I'm way over here. I'll show you an example of that. Look where I came out of this dodge roll at. So I iframed from here to here. And then you're also factoring the person chasing you's latency. So by the time that they saw you, the animation of your dodge roll, you're already here. And they're trying to turn that corner there. Now, it gets even, there's like, I'll show you one more level and then I gotta go. It gets even further than that where you can like really mess with a chasing person's latency and them like sticking on you, where you can bait them out wide. So like, let's say I'm the chasing person and I'm chasing me, the roly-poly person. If I see me walk forward and then go out to the right here, I'm going to run forward and then I'm going to turn my body and camera out this way. Now me, as the dodge roll person, watch this bait where I can do the same thing I just showed you, another layer to it, where I can dodge roll out wide and then cut in. So they turn their body this way and you're over here. So not only have you added like multiple degrees of separation, but in that iframe, now you have a 180 situation where they're facing the wrong way. So it just shows you like all the little teeny tiny weird things that you can do to practice and elevate your game. Don't just go into BG and go 0 and 20 over and over and over and not improve. Maybe you just need to spend some time in the dummy. Maybe you need to spend some time like dodge rolling around corners. Maybe both. Maybe millions of other things. Practice your game. It'll only make you better. Okay, dudes, I gotta go. I'm gonna try to be here tomorrow. If I'm not, I'll be back Wednesday. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Enjoy the build. It's in Discord, and I'll be playing this tomorrow night or Wednesday. Love you. Bye.
Vader, say it with your chest, girl.